This next comic is very big in the DC area. Give it up for Mike Jackson.
How's everybody doing? It's funny, Josh was talking about names. My name is Mike Jackson, if you let that go all the way along. It's Michael Jackson, and I know this is exactly what you expect to see when you hear the name Michael Jackson. I'm actually his real-life picture of Dorian Gray. When he gets a little thinner, I put on a little weight. When he gets a nose job, mine seems to get a little bigger. And every time he lightens his skin another shade of white, my dick grows an inch. It's pretty good for me. So, you guys watch the news? Anybody up to current events today? Sir, you look like a current event kind of guy. Not today? How about last week? Did you see the story about the teenage pregnancy pact that all these girls made in Boston? So that's really pissing me off because now homeless guys are getting more ass than I am. But the interesting thing is, since that story broke in Boston, attendance at that homeless shelter has gone up 147%. So that girl by herself is solving the homeless problem in Massachusetts. Nobody's giving these teenage girls any credit for doing stuff like that. So, I am from the DC area. I came up here to do a little comedy this weekend. And I'm involved, well, I was involved in a long-distance relationship. Anybody done a long-distance relationship before? Has it worked for you? Absolutely not. Yeah, exactly. Me neither. Mine was so shitty, I was on the flight to go see her, and she broke up with me mid-flight. It was horrible, and it gave whole new meaning to the term layover. But on the flight, I found out exactly why they call them flight attendants, because the term skybox was completely taken. I'll let you think about that one for a second. Oh. So I am single now, so I'm back to doing what I do well, which is, whacking off in the shower. I love it. It's very, it's quick, it's easy. I think I've been doing it too much, though. I left my house the other day, and there were 2 teams of picketers in front of my house. One was the EPA saying I was hurting the bay in Annapolis by my water consumption, and the other one was Amnesty International. They said I was waterboarding an innocent victim. Oh. So, it's early, but is anybody drinking yet? Woo! Drink up. Be careful, little public service announcement. I used to drink a lot, and my drinking always led to guessing games. Did anybody play, let me ask you if you played these games. After a night of drinking, my first game that I would play would be Guess That Ceiling. You've played it. It was followed quickly by a lightning round of Guess Her Name. If I had a lot to drink, it would be Guess Her Age. Oh, if I had way too much to drink, it was Guess Her Weight. Oh. And then I would play Guess Who was responsible for the wet spot on the bed, which was me. And it's funny, the girl I dated at the time, I drank way too much. She thought it'd be sexy. She got a Budweiser tattoo on her thigh to kind of encourage me to go down on her. And then she thought it would be great if she shaved her hoo-ha, but she kind of fucked up with it, and it turned into a mullet. And then she bought some crotchless panties. And those things by themselves might have been sexy, but put them all together, it really just looked like a redneck doing a handstand in a wife beater. Oh. So, it was hot. So I watch a lot of SportsCenter too. Do you guys watch any SportsCenter? Yeah. I watch way too much SportsCenter because I'm starting to find out I'm classifying all my ex-girlfriends with sports analogies. My one ex-girlfriend had basketball ass. If I was in it for more than 3 seconds, she cried foul. I had another girl with baseball boobs. They were low and to the outside. The worst one I had was I had a girl with NASCAR pussy. You guys familiar with that one? No, just me? It's a big oval, can handle 40 guys at once. Smells like burnt rubber. Is she here tonight? Oh. So I don't want to give you guys all the impression that it's just ugly women I date. I've done cocaine off of Britney Spears' tits once. It's true. My buddy came over with some drugs. We needed a place to cut the lines up, so I reached back and grabbed a CD out of my collection. I can see by the look on your face I've gone too far. I don't know what's worse, the fact you guys know I drink too much, do drugs, or I own a Britney Spears CD. So I've had to quit drinking. Obviously, it's not good for me. I've quit drinking, and my friends, when I tell them that, the first thing they ask is, do you miss it? And, that drink looks kind of cool. I'd like to do that, but I can't anymore. And what I tell them is they ask if I miss it, and I say, no, I don't. Because when I do, while I'm sleeping, my friends will take my car, do donuts in my lawn. They'll pee in my fridge. They'll call my ex-girlfriend up crying and ask her to come back, and then they'll throw an ugly fat girl in bed with me. So when I wake up, it's just like I was drinking anyway. So I'll say this, and I'll leave you guys. watching a lot of TV because I'm single and I'm done whacking off in the shower. And I noticed all these commercials. Have you guys seen this commercial for restless leg syndrome? Have you seen it? Well, first of all, when did this become a syndrome? Downs is a syndrome. This is the pee-pee dance. But this drug is so bad that the announcer has to take a breath in the middle of the warnings of the drug to finish the list. And the last two things at the end of the list, he says, be careful and let your doctor know if you feel an increase in the urge to gamble or have sex. How'd they find that out? I mean, did they give it to the control group? They come back an hour later, some guy's banging a girl on a roulette table. Another couple's in the corner, 69, and trying to play craps. You know it didn't work on one guy, and so the girls are just lining up, getting ready to ride him. But let you know, the drugs are bullshit, the side effects aren't true. I put it in that girl's drink, and I'm going to see if she's going to gamble and have some sex with me later. All right, that's my time. I'm Mike Jackson. Thank you very much.
Mike Jackson. Best name in the business, Mike Jackson.